You might be able to hear now. Okay. All right, that works, I think. Uh-oh. Did I lose it? No, I didn't. Okay, it's still going. Okay. So I got the RC Pro 2 here. Actually, I'm trying to determine the best way to kind of do this. Because it's a little difficult to kind of visualize what I got here. So this is the RC Pro 2 here. And let me change the crop on this a little bit more. And reduce the crop on the top to 0. There you go. Now you can see everything a little bit better. Yeah, let's change the transform on this crop. Bottom being at 0. Yay, okay, that's better. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put the drone out in the field. So give me a second. Let's see. Just make sure something real quick. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and get this drone up in the air. So. So I'm gonna try to work around this. This is a little wonky, but yeah, it's fine. This is the RCInformer field. I actually do have the 64. It's got basically got a filter. Hold on a second. There's something wrong. I need to restart this real quick. Give me a second. So sometimes when I start this up, it has this little black box on there. It just shows the home point. It just means this thing's not successfully. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's just annoying because you don't see it because I don't have that setting on for you all to see it. It's only showing you something on there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reboot this. So go DJI Fly, and then let's see. Oh, it's still screwed up. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Yeah, because it's like if you see right now, there's this big old black box, which is a problem. So what I'm gonna do. Close that off. Make sure the DJI Fly app reboots. There we go. There we go. Now it's all good. Okay, so now should be able to take off without having too much of an issue. There we go. Now the home point is correct. Yep. So let's see if I can make myself a little bit more comfortable when I'm dealing with this. Okay. It's a little difficult because I can't really like show you too much of my back of my thumbs on this entire thing. So this is about all I'm gonna be able to do right now. So yeah, it's very bright today. So I think I'll do. Let's go to 4. Let's go to high aperture. Let's go all the way up to 8. And then what I can do is I can raise the ISO. There we go. I like that histogram a whole lot better. So, all right, so here's the RCInformer field here now. Go ahead and take us up to 400 feet. Rich is currently working on the barn inside. They're currently taping all that stuff. I think I might go get the right tape for them. They need 1/4 inch masking tape. So, but here's the RCInformer field. It's not done. There's a lot that still needs to be done. So, for example, the one thing is that he plans on putting grass in this little part here, which requires and then he was going to pave all around this building to make it so that it's kind of a whole lot better until especially wants to have it so that there's a lot better parking around here. And one thing that I'm currently working on is that we're putting up new stuff around here. So there's going to be insulation around here, and yeah. But this field is actually pretty good. They actually have plenty of space around here. And this is a good 430 feet. Oh, it's going to be a lot longer than that, but I was like, why are you stalling? Yeah, why are you stalling? Because the thing is that it should be going pretty quickly when it comes down to this, but whatever. So, but yeah, this entire thing's a Freya, and they're currently working on the inside. Right now, I got my car open right now. Should have probably closed my trunk. Probably do that right now. I'll close my trunk from here. Where's my phone? There it is. Do not. Interior's pretty hot in there, so I'm gonna do not want it to be that 120 degrees in there, but it turns off the air conditioning if I ever leave the trunk open. So this is where I am right now, and yeah, so currently just flying on this thing right here, and yeah, it's been pretty fun learning all this kind of stuff and trying to get that stuff, trying to figure things out with this drone. It hasn't been too difficult. Honestly, I'd say that this is kind of more a plug and play when it comes to generating stuff. It's just the amount of time that it takes to edit has been a little difficult because one of my computers is not really playing very nice, but that's how it goes, I guess. I guess I'll show a little bit more of the field here. So here we go. We got the area around here. Sumter County is a lot of space that's around here. Probably could fly around for a bit, but I'll go all the way up to 6. So this has up to I believe it's a 24x zoom, which it's not that great from long range on this, but when it's actually edited in the computer. It actually has a pretty good. Um, it actually has a really good graphic to this. It's just that right now, because it's using this camera, um, the digital zoom's a little off. The live view is kind of problematic, but it does allow you to zoom in a whole lot, and which is good because if you don't want to get your drone anywhere close to what you're looking to do, you can actually do this. So this is so you're able to see all of this. You can see all of the cars here. Let's see if I can follow this car. Still learning the best way to kind of be a little consistent in terms of trying to maintain the speed of turning and everything, but yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I have the capability of doing this. One of the just I'm going to go into explore mode. Explore, you lose some of the capability, so you're not able to do some of the modes that you're looking to do, but it's more of like you can do somewhat of the same way that you're thinking that you're doing your phone camera. And let's see, this guy. It's so smooth too if you get it right. And I'm kind of learning how to be a little bit more subtle in terms of the drone camera, but it's just very smooth, and it's pretty nice being able to go wherever you want to. Actually, get rid of that. So we're actually over the field right now. So yeah, that's the water thing. Let's see if there's any. Well, we got a lot of birds. And yeah, I'm just gonna let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do some sport mode. They mean it fly with caution. This basically disables all obstacle avoidance, pretty much at all. But you do get to go to the maximum speed with this, which I'm pretty careful when this comes down to using this, because the system has no braking when it comes down to this. You can insta brake for the most part, because you can. So like, a lot easier when I'm in normal mode when I'm trying to do something like this. One thing I just kind of don't agree with is I really wish I could choose the reticule. So one of the things I can do, if I actually switch out of explore mode, I'll go back to normal mode, and I don't need to do that. I need to go to 1x. So I can so I can put a focus track. Unfortunately, it doesn't really know what you're talking about a lot of times. So you can put a focus track where, unfortunately, it kind of puts it above the track. You can't really like define that, hey, you want it to follow above. You can adjust it to the left or the right, but let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So one of the things you can do is you can just rotate around like this. Whoop. And it lost it. So the focus track is it's okay, but it does lose focus if you're not a human. It's really good about tracking humans, but it's not really that great about tracking anything else. I mean, animals, stationary objects. So try this. Let's see what we can do. POI. We're doing that. It's not too bad when you kind of choose a location for it to go around, but for the most part, it does require a significant amount of labor to kind of make sure it's not aiming at the wrong thing. So, yeah, you can kill it. But like one of the things I can do is can use this to, there we go. I can rotate around pretty easily. Eventually it'll come down to like, oh, I'm just gonna use this as a center point, but it is a little annoying for it to do something like that, but it does make a pretty good circle. And so I just use the guides to do this. In fact, I can. Bugs are getting all over me. But it's very warm out here today. Very, very warm. And yeah, I have been having fun with all this. Kind of chilling out here. Trying out my drone a few times, so just trying to figure out the different things for it. So one of the things, it does have this kind of master shots thing. So it creates a number of clips. Create a master shot. You can do quick shots, which basically do the individual things. So I think. Okay. So just gonna fly up to a max height. And let's see how it does this entire thing. Supposedly it shoots a panorama and then kind of creates this interesting video. So we'll see how this goes. So unfortunately, I'm not able to adjust the lighting on this, so it's going to be a little overblown. But I mean, we'll see how this comes out in a second. I'm just taking a bunch of images right now. And then it's just going to return. All right, let's see how it came out. That's interesting. It just gets the ball. I mean, it is interesting with these kind of auto modes that it can kind of do. Um, but yeah, so I'd say that the drone is pretty fun to fly. I'll be a little relaxed because trying to put that in front of that is a little difficult. What am I doing? Don't want that. It's hyperlapse mode, which just takes a bunch of images the entire time, which is kind of cool, but a little boring for a stream like this. But yeah, let's go back into video mode. I'm glad I kind of put on the filter on this because it's a very very bright day. Heck, if I go out to looking out to this, it's just it looks really calm, but it is very bright. Because I mean, heck, if I just go towards the sun, which is more that way, so that way, it's pretty decently bright. The only thing is that I'm reducing the ISO and the f-stop to make it so that way it doesn't have that bright of a thing. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty good day out, but it's also very Florida out right now, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just experimenting on this thing, just seeing how everything is with this kind of setup. Just learning what the individual problems could be with this setup. Rich said he might be flying a little bit later, so I might start up a live with his a little bit later. But for now, it's just I'm gonna bring this over in for a landing. I can go ahead and show you the return to home. So this does effectively get to home pretty good, but right now, like I said, it needs to be. I don't understand what it's trying to do. There. So I don't know what happened there. Sometimes I have to land this thing manually because it doesn't recognize what's going on. But yeah. I think this is probably going to be where I'm going to end the live stream here. I'm going to go see if they need anything from inside, and I'm going to let these batteries charge a little bit. But I'll see you all later. I'm going to go ahead and leave for now. I'll talk to you.